Concentration of the solution. Concentration of solutions. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Example, the mixture of sugar and water will form solution. Sugar is a solute while water is a solvent. The concentration of solution is the amount of solute present in a given quantity of solvent or solution. Concentration of a solution can be expressed in various ways. A molarity, molality, mole fraction, percentage by mass, and percentage by volume. Molarity, or capital M, is the number of moles of solute per cubic decimeter in unit of dm cube or unit of liter of solution. So molarity or capital M is equal to mole of solute divided by volume of solution in dm cube.
Okay, example 1. Determine the molarity of 85 ml of ethanol. Solution contains 1.77 gram of ethanol.
Answer. Mole of ethanol is equal to mass of ethanol, which is 1.77 gram divided by 46 gram per mole, which is molar mass, and you have the mole of ethanol, which is 0.0384 mole, and the molarity of ethanol is 0.0384 mole divided by the volume of the solution in unit of liter, which is 85 divided by 1000. Because you need to convert the volume in liter, and final answer is 0.452 molar.
Example 2. A solution is prepared by dissolving 0.586 gram of sodium carbonate in 250 cm³ of water. Calculate its molarity. And for the answer, mole of sodium carbonate, insert the mass of sodium carbonate, which is 0.586 gram, divided by the molar mass of sodium carbonate. You have the answer of mole, which is 5.53 times 10 to the power of negative 3 mole. And the molarity of sodium carbonate by inserting the value of mole divided by the volume of solution, which is 250 divided by 1000, because you want to convert the volume in unit of dm cube, and the final answer is 0.022 molar. Exercise molarity. Question 1. Calculate the molarity of a solution of 1.71 gram of sucrose dissolved in 500 ml of water. So you have the mass and also you have the volume. Question 2. How many grams of potassium dichromate required to prepare a solution of 250 ml with concentration of 2.16 molar? So you have the volume of the solution and also you have the molarity of the solution.
Okay, this is how to answer the question. Question 1. Number of mole of sucrose is equal to the mass of sucrose, which is 1.71 gram, divided by the molar mass of sucrose, which is 342.34, and the number mole is equal to 4.995 times 10 to the power of negative 3 mole. And to find the molarity of sucrose is by inserting the value of mole, which is 4.995 times 10 to the power of negative 3 divided by 0.5 liter. So the final answer is 0.01 mole per liter or molar. Question 2. Molarity is equal to mole of solution divided by mole of solution in unit of liter. So insert the value of molarity in the formula and also the volume of the solution. So you have the mole of solute, which is 0.54 mole. So the question asks you to find the mass of the solute and insert in the formula. Then you have the mass, final answer, mass of solute, which is 158.9 gram. Molality or small m. Molality is the number of mole of solute dissolved in a given of solvent in kg. So molality, which is small m, equals to moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in unit of kg. So the unit of molality is m, mole per kg or molal. So example 1, calculate the molality of sulfuric acid solution containing 16.8 gram of sulfuric acid in 200 of water. So for the answer, apply the formula molality and find the mole of acid sulfuric, which is 0.171 mole. So insert the value of mass and also molar mass. Okay, so next is to find the molality of sulfuric acid. So insert the value of mole divided by the mass of solvent. Don't forget that you need to use the mass of solvent, not the volume of solvent. And the final answer is 0.855 molal. Example 2. Calculate the mass of NaOH to be added to 150 gram of water for the preparation of a 1.2 molar of NaOH solution. So you have the mass of water, which is 150 gram, and also you have the molality of sodium hydroxide solution. So to answer the question, insert the formula. Okay, molality of NaOH from the question is 1.2, and the volume of the solvent is the mass of solvent from the question is 150. Okay, compare with the density. If the question given in the question is the volume, convert to mass, because the density of water is 1 gram per ml. Okay, so insert the mass of solvent, which is 0.15. Okay, so final answer is 0.18 mole for the number of mole of NaOH. Exercise molality. What is the molar concentration of solution when 0.3 mole of CuCl2 is dissolved in 40 mole of water? So you have the number of mole of the solute and also the mole of water for question 1. And then for the question 2, what is the molality of a solution made by dissolving 36.5 gram of naphthalene in 425 gram of toluene? So you have the mass of naphthalene and also the mass of toluene. Answer for question 1, mass of H2O. So inserting the mole of H2O, which is 40 from the question, times 18.02, the molar mass of H2O. So you have the mass of H2O, which is 720.8 gram, convert to unit of kg. So it is 0.7208 kg. To find the molarity of molality of solute. Okay, just insert the mole of solute, which is 0.30 mole divided by the mass of solvent. So you have the answer of 0.416 molal. For the question 2, mass of toluene or solvent is 0.4 to 5 kg. Mole of naphthalene is equal to 36.5 gram divided by 125.08 gram per mole. So you have the mole of naphthalene is equal to 0.28498 mole. For the molality of the solution is equal to 0.28498 mole divided by 0.425 kg of solvent. So the final answer is 0.67 molal. Mole fraction or X. Mole fraction is the ratio of the number of moles of one component to the total number of moles of all components present. So, mole fraction of A, referred to A, is write as XA equals to moles of A divided by total moles of all components. Or we write XA equals to NA divided by N total. Mole fraction is always smaller than 1. The total mole fraction in a mixture or solution is equal to 1. Example, XA plus XB plus XC and plus with X if there are other substance present and it is equal 1 or 100%. Mole fraction has no unit, which is dimensionless, since it is a ratio of two similar quantities. For example, a sample of ethanol contains 200 grams of ethanol and 150 grams of water. Calculate the mole fraction of ethanol or water in the solution. Okay, for the solution, first is to find the number of mole ethanol. So insert the value of mass divided the molar mass of ethanol, and you have the answer of mole, which is 4.4375 mole. And then find the mole of water. Okay, insert the mass of water, which is 150 gram divided by the molar mass of water, which is 18.02 gram per mole. And you have the mole of water, which is 8.324 mole. So for mole fraction of ethanol is insert the value of mole of ethanol divided by the total mole of ethanol and water. Then you have mole fraction, which is 0.3477 without unit for mole fraction of ethanol. B, to find the mole fraction of water, just to minus with 1 minus 0.3477. So this one is mole fraction of ethanol. So from this method, you can find the mole fraction of water, or you also can find the mole fraction of water by using the mole of water and water, which is 8.324 mole divided by N total. So you can have the final answer, the same final answer, which is 0.6523. Exercise mole fraction. A solution is prepared by mixing 55 gram of toluene, okay, and also 55 gram of bromobenzene, the same mass, okay. What is the mole fraction of each component? So for the solution, find the number mole of toluene. So from the mass divided by the molar mass, you have the value of 0.5969 mole. And for the mole of bromobenzene, insert the mass and also molar mass, you have the mole of bromobenzene 0.3503 mole. And You can calculate the mole fraction of toluene. Just insert the mole of toluene divided by mole of toluene plus with mole of bromobenzene. So you have the value of 0.63. And to find the mole fraction of bromobenzene, just take value of 1 minus 0.63, and final answer is 0.37. Percentage by mass or percentage weight per weight. Percentage by mass is defined as the percentage of the mass of solute per mass of solution. So the formula percentage weight per weight is equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solution times 100%. So take note, mass of solution is the mass of solute plus with the mass of solvent. And percentage weight per weight has no unit. Example 1. A sample of 0.892 gram of potassium chloride is dissolved in 54.362 gram of water. So potassium chloride as a solute and water as a solvent. What is the percentage by mass of the KCl in the solution? So for the solution, percentage mass is equal to the mass of potassium chloride divided by the total mass of the solution times 100%. So you have the final answer is 1.61%. Okay, example 2. A solution is made by dissolving 4.2 gram of sodium chloride in 100 ml of water. So sodium chloride 4.2 gram as a solute and water as a solvent. Calculate the mass percent of sodium chloride in the solution. Okay, find the mass percent, percent weight per weight. So as a solution, okay, mass of sodium chloride is 4.2 gram and mass for H2O is 100 gram because you need to compare with the density, which is 1 gram per ml. So you have the volume of 100 means you have the mass of 100 gram for H2O. So percentage mass of sodium chloride is equal to 4.2 gram divided by the total mass, which is 4.2 gram plus 100 gram times 100%. So you have the final answer, 4.03%. Exercise percent weight per weight. How many gram of NaOH and water are needed to prepare 250 gram of 1% NaOH solution? Question 2. Hydrochloric acid can be purchased as a solution of 37% HCl. What is the mass of this solution? Contains 7.5 grams of HCl. For the solution, number 1, mass of NaOH, we must assume it as X gram, and mass of H2O, we assume it as Y gram. Okay, so mass of solution is equal to X plus Y is equal to 250 gram from the question. So the percentage of NaOH is equal to X divided by 250 gram times 100%, so equal to 1% from the question also. And mass of NaOH is equal to X, and the mass is 2.5 gram. So match H2O then. You find it from the mass of solution, which is 250 gram minus with mass of NaOH, which is 2.5 gram. So the mass for H2O is 247.5 gram. Question 2. Solution. Percent mass of HCl is equal to 7.5 gram from the question divided by X gram times 100% is equal to 37%. So X is referred to mass of solution, which is 20.27 gram. Percentage by volume or percentage V per V. Percentage by volume is defined as the percentage of volume of solute in millimeter per volume of solution in also millimeter. Percentage V per V is volume of solute in unit ml divided by volume of solution in unit ml also times 100. And take note, the density of solution is equal to mass of solution divided by volume of solution. Example 1. A sample of 250 ml of ethanol is labeled as 35.5% V per V ethanol. So how many millimeters of ethanol does the solution contain? So you need to find the volume of ethanol. For the solution, percentage volume of ethanol is equal to volume of ethanol divided by volume of solution times 100%. So insert the value in the formula, and finally you have the volume of ethanol is equal to 88.8 milliliter.